So I'm co-chair of the Environmental and Sustainability Education in Teacher Education Standing Committee of EECOM. And we banded together with EECOM a few years ago to really help support the development of environmental and sustainability ed in higher education.
It's important because if we don't create a new generation of teachers who prioritize environmental education, then there's a danger that however effective they are in other fields, it will start to become irrelevant because we need to address major challenges that we're facing in the very near future.
Teacher education is an opportune time when new teachers are formulating their perspectives on how and why they're going to act certain ways in their classrooms. We want them to understand right from the get-go that climate change is one of the most pressing issues of our time, and that regardless of whether they're teaching in a kindergarten classroom or in a grade 12 classroom, we need them to be helping children understand about climate change and to helping all of our people in the education system understand that they can play an activist role in helping to deal with climate change in our classrooms and in our communities.
Some of the challenges, barriers.
The committee is really looking at policy and influencing policy. It's a big task. We're doing some advocacy work. We're looking at who are our champions at provincial level, at the national level, indicating people who can really forward and move forward our agenda of ensuring that environmental and sustainability education is core to what we do in teacher education. So looking at provincial ministries, departments of education, NGOs, all of those people who can really help us formulate sound policies to ensure that we're successful going forward.
Je pense que c'est important de se joindre avec les gens qui t'inspirent. Alors ça, c'est important. Une autre chose, c'est d'approfondir mes idées et mes connaissances autour dans le domaine de l'éducation pour un avenir viable.
The mission is to support the awareness around ESE and teacher ed, and also to develop high quality supports. We're hoping to influence policy, we are conducting research studies, and we really are helping to support teacher educators in this work.
Well, one of the things that we're trying to do is to share, stimulate and disseminate good practice, and we're doing that through a website that's acting as a hub for the sharing of resources, the sharing of pedagogical techniques.
Well, the piece that I've been involved with in the committee has been creating a survey that will put out to all the deans of education and through all the faculties of ed across Canada to try to understand what is the state of play right now in environment and sustainability education. Now, we don't think it's as active as it could be or as it should be. And so as we try to build a momentum, awareness among teacher candidates and teachers, we need to have a way of assessing where we are in that development, and the survey will hopefully be the first step in us getting a snapshot of what's going on now, and then over time being able to watch this movement grow.
And I feel, being a teacher educator, that we are perfectly positioned to help influence the next generation of up-and-coming teachers. The education system is critical to doing this work. It can help bring about large-scale shifts in Canadian society, moving us towards sustainability. Teachers are an incredibly important part of helping that shift.
All education is environmental education. So I think there can be no more important job as a professional teacher, as a leader of young people, as someone who prepares the next generation, to have a sound knowledge, an understanding of the situation that we face as a species, as a global community, and to be able to ensure that education is a part of the solution.
There are a lot of things going on in the world, and the news is full of difficult subjects around sustainability and climate change. And someone's got to stand up and say, here I am, we've got to do something. And the kind of people who show up in environmental education, sustainability education, are all people who are completely willing to stand up, I think, and say, here I am, like, what can I do?